This is Cooper. He's a male Catahoula leopard dog. He's got some greyhound, pit bull, and border collie in him. He's camera shy. And in May of 2019, he was involved in an accident where he fell out of a Jeep and injured his leg, and it turned out to be a nerve injury, which they called Brachial Plexus Avulsion. And so it's been a while. He has not fully recovered from that. However, he has regained use of his shoulder and his elbow, and even most of his leg. It's just the paw that tends to knuckle underneath. He has a little bit of feeling on it. They did tests and found that he has a little bit of feeling. Deep pain response on the inner digits. But the outer ones still are pretty numb, and so he knuckles it, he beats it up, which is why we have these soft braces on, and he does a lot of three-leg, just kind of hopping around. Coop, come here, bud. Come on. He does try to put some weight on it, you can see. He does, like when he's laying down, he'll try to put some weight. He just knuckles this under and actually puts weight on the joint right here. And then we're constantly extending it out. Sometimes now we do see him in the morning when he's like laying on his back. He stretches his leg out and he is able to kind of straighten it out, whereas gravity used to always just automatically knuckle it. So it looks like he's getting a little bit of control there. But our main concern for him is we're just trying to give him a little better quality of life. And he's a little camera shy, but when my wife puts this hard brace on, it's just a generic hard brace. It doesn't really bend the way he needs it to, and it leaves the paw exposed, so the paw, which can't really touch flat on the ground, still gets beat up a lot. But we notice when he has this on and it kind of keeps the paw straight where he feels like he can put more weight on it, he does try to actually take steps instead of hopping, and his mobility is a lot better with a brace. So we're thinking about, possibly getting a brace, but wanted to make this video to show you what his current situation is and what his range of motion is. So my wife's now going to take this soft brace off and do some stretches that she does with him daily to show you the range of motion that he has.
Okay, come here. Come on. I need you on the other side though, buddy. You on the other side. Huh? Come on, buddy. This way. Oh, there you go. Good boy. So, his leg goes all the way straight. He can straighten it. There is definitely some contracture, even though he gets several massages and stretches a day. He lost a lot of muscle mass, but that we expected. Okay, buddy, it's okay. So what we do, I stretch the leg for several minutes and I massage it to stimulate the blood flow. And it goes straight, but there is contracture definitely here, so I'm looking for a good brace to help with this and not make it worse. So when I put a lot of pressure on it, it can kind of straighten out, but on its own it's pretty contracted. The paw has just okay extension compared to his good leg. It's very, I don't know the word. So on this leg, he has no control, really. He knuckles it. Sometimes when I pinch him though between the fingers, he pulls the leg back, letting me know that he can feel it, but he still doesn't put it down. But his leg goes pretty straight, and when I put this brace on him, he moves around with it much better than he does with soft braces. So we're just hoping to find a better alternative for him. He is a runner, so he wants to move better.
And also, one of the things we've been running into with braces is the dew claw.
Yeah.
Soft braces, hard braces, they push on that dew claw and cause irritation. So we're not sure if a brace you guys make can somehow like clear or have a cutout, have an opening for the dew claw, or if maybe we should consider removing the dew claw. So that's another
Cooper?
concern.
Cooper, sit. Come on. Come on, bud. Let's see your leg. Come on. Sit. Sit. Come on up. Sit. Shake. 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 You're a good boy. Here you go.
So he does have, pretty good control of the shoulder and the upper portion of the leg. It's just below the wrist. That paw tends to just kind of go where it wants to go. Very little control, if any.
Come on, can you do that again? Come on, sit. Shake, shake, shake. Good boy. Okay, let's take a few steps. Let's take a few steps. Can you come? Come on, buddy. Come on. Nice. That's a nice little straight leg. Here you go. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Good boy. We use this brace just a couple of times a day, maybe for a couple hours at a time, no longer than that, and then it comes off. But it definitely helps him move a little better. Okay. Come on, bud. Cooper. Cooper, sit. 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 No, no shit. Just sit. Sit, buddy. Sit. No. Come on. Bow. Bow. Good boy.
It helps him keep it straight, and he will actually take steps on it. But as you can see, it still leaves the paw exposed. So it typically kind of pushes back like this. So when he's putting weight on it, the brace is pushing really hard on the inside of the foot, and this is usually contacting the ground. So it gets really beat up. His little knuckles, you can see, are just kind of black, just bruised and calloused.
Yeah, but I tried to protect it with soft brace on top of that, but it's still...
So ideally, a brace for him would allow range of motion up here on the elbow, because he can control that, and he can control this, and he can control that. And then we're thinking maybe the brace would start somewhere here and come down and keep the wrist firm, more rigid, and then try to support the foot, the actual paw. And it's just hard to get it to bend out to where the bottom of the paw actually contacts the ground. But if the brace could somehow wrap around and protect his paw, we think that would help him out a lot. Buddy, did that help out? Yeah. So yeah, let us know what you guys think you can do as far as a brace for him, and we're hoping that will do the trick for him. We're still hoping that he may be able to recover, because things have been slowly improving. So hopefully he'll still recover and get used to the leg back, but in the meantime we want to help him maintain and build some muscle mass, and also have a little bit better mobility and just quality of life. So thanks a lot, guys. Hope to hear back from you. Let us know what you think, and we'll go from there. Thank you.